The silence of his house is not emptiness, it's absolute focus. Knowledge is not power, it's responsibility, because each insight generates the moral obligation to act. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. Their decisions are not choices, they are destinies, because they understand that each option is a vote for the world they are building. He does not pay memberships, he is the one who authorizes others to have them. Each step he climbs, he designed himself. Each button on his shirt cost more than an average rent. He does not need notifications, everything important is already planned. Their mistakes are not failures, they are data that refine mental algorithms that others would take decades to develop. The sound of the sea hitting the dock accompanies his first business call. Where others see expenses, he sees positioning. Their routines are not repetitions, they are refinements, because every day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. Because they use the current reality as a platform to leap into the impossible. The piano plays softly as the plan for the next quarter is projected. His projects are not launched, they are released as covert operations. His personal assistant has more power than several directors. His windows do not show views, they show domains. Legacy is not inheritance, it's momentum, the force that will continue to transform the world long after their departure. Time is not money, it's opportunity, and every second invested correctly generates exponential returns. Because their subconscious analyzes variables that the conscious mind cannot handle. Leadership is not position, it's influence, the ability to make others see possibilities where they once saw limits. The plane does not take off until everything is as he expects. Patience is not passivity, it's power. Most people count the days until Friday. But she has lost count of the months because her schedule is written by opportunities, not dates. The gift he gives does not cost much, but it has more meaning than jewels. Power is not possession, it's responsibility, because they understand that every acquired ability implies the obligation to use it. The silence between phrases generates more impact than any presentation. The marble where he steps has a history of embedded power. Their systems are not methods. They are philosophies. The present does not limit them, it propels them. Important decisions don't sound loud, they just change the course of things. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because each difficulty reveals exactly what capabilities they need to develop. While others wait for Monday to start, he has already closed 3 deals in what others call the early hours. Their networks are not contacts, they are extensions of their ability to impact multiplied by brilliant minds. Knowledge is not advantage, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Control is not domination, it's influence, the ability to create conditions where others make the right decisions. His way of looking disarms speeches. Each of his employees knows they work for a vision, not a company. The view from his desk reaches further than any tower, deeper. While others celebrate achievements, he is already building the next one. The helicopter lands just as the contract is about to be signed. Their alliances are not conveniences. They are architectures of power that redesign entire industries. The lights in his residence do not illuminate, they highlight authority. Knowledge is not power, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. His desk is cleaner than the history of some banks. Their children do not inherit money, they inherit mindsets that will turn problems into opportunities for generations. A message from his secretary can close operations without further words. While the city sleeps, he reviews the markets that will dictate the future. The leather scent in his office is not casual, it's a forged identity. There is no noise where he lives, only pure concentration and prolonged vision. Their decisions are not options, they are commitments, because each choice is an act of faith in the future they create. Their words are not communication, they are construction, because each phrase builds bridges towards shared realities. In their homes, silence has its own weight, as if the walls hold the echo of decisions that change the world. They don't study markets, they create them, because they understand that true wealth comes from needs that others haven't seen. Their thoughts are not private, They are drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. Money is not a goal, it's a tool, and like any tool, its value lies in the mastery with which it is used. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment, because every small present renunciation becomes future freedom. Resistance is not the enemy, it's a trainer, because each obstacle strengthens exactly the necessary capabilities. Because every feeling is data about the state of the world. Gratitude is not a feeling, it's recognition that every success was possible thanks to systems that others do not see. Their signatures don't adorn contracts, they sculpt futures, and each stroke redefines what it means to be inevitable. Contracts are signed on islands where others only go to rest. They don't collect objects, they collect moments when they said yes when everyone else said no. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines, because they understand that perfect timing multiplies any effort. The conferences he attends are private and without microphones. Failure is not the end, it's feedback, valuable data that others pay fortunes to obtain. Each meal has a protocol, but it does not lose flavor. Simplicity is not reduction, it's distillation, because the most powerful concepts can be explained in a sentence. Strategy is not a plan, it's vision, because they see several possible futures and create the path to the most desirable one. The crystal in his room reflects as much style as discipline. Charisma is not personality, it's certainty, the tranquility projected by those who know exactly where they are going. The lowlights do not relax him, they activate him. The chair where he sits was made to support those who move the board. Influence is not bought, it's built, decision by decision, until the world moves to the rhythm of their ideas. Rain does not delay him, he waits for it as part of the show. The elevator opens and everyone knows it's time to shut up. Their alliances are not partnerships, they are multipliers, because each correct association exponentially amplifies the impact. Knowledge is not information, it's applied power, because they know that wisdom without action is wasted potential. Innovation is not invention, it's connection, because they see relationships between ideas that others keep separate. Speed is not haste, it's efficiency, because they have eliminated everything that does not directly contribute to the goal. It's an opportunity in disguise, because they know that the greatest security lies in the ability to create options. Failure is not defeat, it's education, because each mistake is a lesson that others pay to learn. Small decisions do not reach his desk. He does not publish his life is commented on in low voices among elites. Others look for jobs. They create entire industries where millions will find their purpose without knowing it. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom, because the right habits eliminate the need to make exhausting decisions. Their alliances are not conveniences, they are constructions, because each partnership builds unique possibilities. Their libraries do not hold books, they hold the mindsets of geniuses who learn to translate into action. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback, valuable information on what to adjust to achieve the desired result. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance, because only those who master complexity can create elegant solutions. His suits are tailor-made like his decisions. Every object in his space has a purpose, nothing is by chance, because they know that the perfect opportunity finds those who are completely ready. The present is not limitation, it's opportunity, because they transform each moment into raw material for extraordinary futures. The languages he speaks are not measured in words but in figures. Their objectives are not dreams, they are destinies, because they operate with the certainty of those who have already experienced the result. Pressure does not break them, it strengthens them, like metal that is tempered under conditions that would destroy ordinary materials. Innovation is not creativity, it's necessity, because they see problems that others don't yet know they have. The car he drives does not make noise, but it clears the way. Their goals are not dreams, they are commitments, because the difference between wanting and achieving lies in the intensity of the commitment, because they understand that the way of thinking determines the way of living. Their investments are not bets, they are certainties in disguise, because they see futures that others confuse with fantasies. Fear does not paralyze them, it informs them, because every calculated risk is a door to unexplored territories. Each person around him is part of a bigger move. Quality is not the goal, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. Their questions do not seek answers, they seek perspectives, because they know that the quality of the questions determines the quality of the future. His investments are made in places where others don't yet know there is opportunity, like pressure that turns coal into diamonds under extreme conditions. The cities he travels to have already been studied beforehand,